Hey everybody. So for today, I thought we would just sit down on the couch, relax a little, and watch one of the greatest animated franchises ever, Shrek.
Yeah, you guys know Shrek, first film to ever win Best Animated Feature at the Oscars, took DreamWorks to Disney level with a film that was making fun of the company itself, and became a worldwide phenomenon with memes, theme park attractions, and food product placement.
Ketchup that turns my tongue green, but will it help my family recover from the divorce?
Just like any major franchise, it also had its sequels, one being arguably the greatest animated sequel in history, and the other two. But I'm here to talk about none of those things. Instead, I'm going to talk about those little obscure animated novelties that they did for the Shrek franchise that I'm calling Shrek Extras, or Shrektras. I owned the first two Shrek films on VHS as a kid, and after the movies were over, they had these little extra things added in that weren't part of the initial film. Nowadays, these are things you would find in the bonus material area of a DVD for you youngins out there.
Sir, kids nowadays don't know what DVDs are.
The devil take it.
The first major one of these I remember was the Shrek in the Swamp Karaoke Dance Party. Shrek was filled with major pop culture references and crossovers, especially with music, so it felt kind of natural that a little bonus feature would be to have all the Shrek characters, set immediately after the first movie, sing a bunch of major pop songs. Playing as much as I can without YouTube smiting me for copyright.
Sorry, YouTube overlords, don't hurt me.
Shrek starts off by singing Just the Way You Are by Billy Joel and transitions to Fiona doing Like a Virgin by Madonna.
You know, for kids.
It then jumps around to other bit renditions with Donkey and Baby Got Back, Miss Your Hood doing YMCA, and Gingy singing Do You Really Want to Hurt Me. They even have an appearance of Farquaad inside Dragon's stomach. And it all ends with the entire cast of characters singing Dance to the Music by Sly and the Family Stone. It's only like 2 minutes long, but I thought it was a fun way to add something at the end of the VHS. So when I saw it cut right to the credits when I watched Shrek on TV, I was ready to call TBS and go, what the f***? Before the release of the second film, though, they released a standalone DVD called Shrek 3D. Came with those red and blue 3D glasses straight out of an 80s movie. This DVD came with a brand new short titled The Ghost of Lord Farquaad, a 16-minute film that was set right after the first film with Shrek, Fiona, and Donkey getting lost heading somewhere. Thelonious capturing Fiona, where Shrek and Donkey have to save her. The scenes are full of plenty in-your-face 3D effects, with animation that provides nothing besides, look, we're closer to the screen.
You know, like, how about now?
After chasing Thelonious, the ghost of Lord Farquaad is revealed that he's going to kill Fiona to be his ghost bride. He brings a stone dragon to life, chasing our heroes. They call for Donkey's wife, Dragon, who, after a flying chase, saves all three main characters and blows a fireball on the ghost of Farquaad, vaporizing him. Dragon then takes Shrek and Fiona to their destination they were heading, the Hotel Honeymoon, where Shrek is able to decree, "This is my swamp now."
Sorry.
Pretty weird to have a little 16-minute short on a DVD with some crappy 3D glasses. Watching it without the glasses, the animation is still DreamWorks quality, but you know they had the 3D elements in mind. For those that don't know, however, this short is actually the longtime Universal Studios attraction, Shrek 4D, which originally opened in 2003 with much higher quality 3D and seats with effects like moving, poking, and water spraying.
I just can't seem to get the same effect here.
The ride has since been closed in all American Universal parks, but still lives on in the Asian parks, as well as the hearts of thousands who got this DVD in a bundle with the first film. Next up on this Shrekstras list is the one that was right after the Shrek 2 VHS tape, and this one is pretty unique because this one required the use of audience participation by means of the internet. After the ending ball of Shrek 2, Donkey and Puss are still singing while most everyone has gone away. In comes Simon Cowell, who was a judge of American Idol at the time, not this Katy Perry and Luke Bryan crap.
Hashtag not my idol.
Simon decides to have a singing competition, and the winner will be crowned Far, Far Away Idol, with Shrek, Fiona, and Simon judging. We see all kinds of characters singing famous pop songs, like Donkey with Disco Inferno, Charming singing I'm Too Sexy, Captain Hook singing Hooked on a Feeling, and Puss singing These Boots Are Made for Walking. The final performance was actually Shrek and Fiona leaving the judges' table to sing What I Like About You. Where the participation comes in was at the end of the VHS tape. It told you to go to a website and vote for your favorite performance, and they would pick a winner like a month or two after the video release, which feels weird. One, you have to buy the video within the first month of release in order to participate, and two, after that month is over, the voting process is then deemed worthless. I do remember the website being up for a little, and they claimed Doris, the ugly stepsister voiced by Larry King, actually won, which was certainly a choice. They later aired the extra on television, and for re-releases of the bit, they added a special ending where Simon picks a winner, and it's himself, where he then sings, in not his real voice, My Way by Frank Sinatra. I can't help but notice another animation company doing this singing competition bit again, and even having someone sing My Way.
So we're gonna take a big leap here to the year 2010 with Donkey's Caroling Christmas-tacular. And you may be wondering, hey, what about Shrek the Halls? What about Scared Shrekless? Well, those are a little bit longer Shrektras and probably deserve a review of their own. So they're more like Shrek Eschels. I'll work on that.
Donkey's Caroling Christmas-tacular. Set right after the fourth movie, our characters are throwing a Christmas party that Donkey is so excited for, he sings It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year, with his own changed lyrics. He asks someone else to jump in, which the other ogres sing about all the gross things they eat to the tune of Jingle Bells. Then Puss sings Feliz Navidad, but changes it to Fleas Navidad.
I'm itching to see what's next.
Which it ends with everyone singing Jingle Bell Rock, Fairy Tale Rock. The other Christmas short is just a Yule log. Yeah, it's just a peaceful Yule log for half an hour with the occasional interruption by a character. These are all the rage during the holidays. Some just the sound of the fires, some with music, but everyone seems to have their own. I should make a Richie Jim version sometime.
I'll burn this mother to the ground.
So most of Shrek's humor came from pop culture references and the utilization of modern pop music. What about one of the most famous Halloween songs of all time?
Thriller Night. This one was actually pretty interesting. It's Michael Jackson's Thriller music video with a Shrek twist. It starts off the same as the original Thriller video coming out of a movie. Shrek is upset they saw a musical and wanted something spooky since it's Halloween. Donkey then proceeds to sing Thriller with interludes by Shrek changing some lyrics for comedic effect.
Nasty surprise! You hold your breath and wait for it to pass. Don't be an ass.
Which then, the corpses of all prior Shrek villains, or perished characters, come to life as zombies. Fairy Godmother, Charming, Farquaad, even Mongo. The Pied Piper from Shrek Forever After plays a song which turns the rest of the characters, besides Shrek, into horrifying undead creatures as they all dance to the rest of the song. Shrek then wakes up to realize it was all just a dream and hasn't even started the movie at the theater yet, to his dismay. The other Halloween short we have here is called The Pig Who Cried Werewolf. The German accent three little pigs are taking one of them, Heimlich, who hurt himself since he can't stay out of people's business, home. Now in a wheelchair, straight out a rear window, Heimlich is seeing weird things with the next door neighbor, the big bad wolf, like having a bag of knives and then turning into a voluptuous woman with light of the full moon. The voluptuous woman then has the pigs for dinner, but actually has them over for dinner. The wolf turns back to normal and advises them to leave due to the transformation, which he then chases them out of the house in the woman form while casually changing back and forth from the moonlight. This one was odd and probably the first extra that didn't feel like Shrek. Nice references to a couple nursery rhymes and fairy tales, plus the nod to Rear Window, but there was no reason this couldn't be made by anyone else. Maybe I just don't care about the three little pigs.
Take that, bitch!
So the last two Shrektras we have here both involve Puss in Boots since they were both paired with his two films.
The first one being The Three Diablos. Set directly after the first Puss in Boots film, Puss is taken into custody and is hired by Princess Alessandra Bellagomba to find a stolen ruby that sits in her crown. I feel like I need to have my hand like this just to say this gal's name. The princess says it was stolen by French thief the Whisperer and his three henchmen known as the Three Diablos, who are already captured. The henchmen, however, turn out to be adorable kittens that the princess says if they help Puss out on the quest, she will grant them their freedom. On the journey, the cats turn out to be quite cunning. They tie up Puss, escape from their chains, and bury him alive, but he emerges from his grave, catching up to the Diablos and ties them up. Puss, however, learns that they're orphans and are are just misguided. He decides to be their mentor and father figure by pointing them in the right direction and teaching them how to fight. The next day, they meet up with the Whisperer, which Puss begins to duel with. When the Whisperer gains the upper hand, the Diablos help to save him, all while retrieving the ruby. The short ends with the crew returning the ruby to the princess and Puss making the three Diablos new guards for the princess. While that one was a nice little adventure, it just felt like an episode of the Puss in Boots TV show with a bigger budget. With that one clocking in at about 13 minutes long, the most recent one, paired with The Last Wish, is only 3 minutes. Puss tells Perrito the story of how he lost one of his 9 lives by stealing Poseidon's Triton. The story, however, continuously gets interrupted by Perrito asking if this is the part where Puss dies. Kitty ends up saving him from certain doom from being shot out of a cannon, but Puss ends up trying it out anyway, losing one of his lives, and that's it. Nothing too special on that one.
So that's all the Shrektras we have at this point in time, and I gotta tell you, I really adore this franchise.
From its beginnings of making light of fairy tales to pop culture references and modern musical numbers, these extras perfectly capture the essence of what the Shrek films are with independent stories. While maybe not recommending all of these unless you're a massive fan and want to get more of your Shrek on, they're still cute as a nice little thing to watch after the main movie is over in the special features menu.
Yes, I know they don't know what a DVD menu is, okay? Ugh. Thank you guys so much for watching, and tell me, have you seen any of these Shrektras? Do you own DVDs or VHS tapes still? Let me know in the comments below. As always, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, or enemies, I guess, and subscribe to my channel for more animation reviews, DreamWorks lookbacks, and anything else I can come up with. Thanks everyone, and have a Shrektastic day.